Yo, DQ&Q Lifestyle Podcast and new settings. New settings. Man's moving on, bruv. So yeah, welcome to the new settings DQ&Q Lifestyle Podcast. And today we're just gonna talk about mental crisis a little bit. So the other day I went through a mental crisis. Like, I know that I did. Like, I just knew it. Things are happening. Job was the main thing, and then some things at home, and it's like, whoa, what's happening here? Like, it was mad. It was. It was very strange. Very strange. It wasn't strange. I knew, and I thought, right, what's going on? There's these two things. I just need to get away from these two things. So I'm like, yo, guess what? Class can't really I can't participate with chatting to you like that now. And the other one with the job, I had to leave the job, and it felt much better. And it's like, obviously, I'm thinking like analogies. I don't know if you've clocked it, but anyway. So imagine a fishbowl, yeah, a fishbowl, and then you have like these thoughts and this and that. And it's like little tic tacs dropped in, tick 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 tick, 4, 5, 6 tic tacs. These are your tasks. These are things that you're thinking about or whatever, yeah. And they come, and these tasks they go. Do you know what I mean? But it was like I had a big, melon-sized thing in this fishbowl, yeah, just taking up wool heap of space. And what would normally be Tic Tacs are like golf ball size now. So you can see straight away that this fishbowl is getting full quick. You know, the ones there. So yeah, it was difficult. Do you know what I mean? So I did my two, I checked my options, just right, I need to exit this friendship and I need to leave this job, put my notice in, boom, fired that off, that's done. Bear in mind, I was thinking about doing it like a month ago anyway. But man did that, that's done. And it's got me thinking about certain things, like I'm driving round, trying to clear my head. First I went on a walk, so I'm steaming round this park, I'm trying to walk, do you know what I mean? I'm walking round, I'm getting bothered by people because I let them know how I'm feeling, you know, them ones there, because I always do, you know what I mean? It's not this, I mean, I think this is just like a flash in the pan. Yo, man, talk all the time, lad. Stuff a lot. Anyway, yeah, so people are trying to chat to me and stuff, and they're blowing up my phone. It's like, no, I don't want to talk, man. I know what I need to do. I need to walk and think. I need to expend some energy, like some physical energy, and some mental energy, because I need to just think about options, what I'm going to do next in terms of even financially. I'm taking a big wage loss. So I need to think how I'm going to rearrange certain things. Bearing in mind, everything's cool really, because obviously I don't do I mentioned before, there's no habits like that. So it's just less savings. Do you know what I mean? So it's all fine, everything's blessed. Plus there's other opportunities on the rise. I need to go see certain people still. And see what go on, because they did give me a call because I took another career. I was going to go a different career path, and then I kind of thought, I'm nice, you know, the ones there, and I kind of swerved it. But they hollered at me and listen, there could be some changes and that'll make it easier, not easy, but make it more how you want it. So it's okay, we'll just visit it, innit, because there's options there. Do you know what I mean? So we'll visit that and see what go on there. What else? Yeah, so that's it. So it's looking at that financially and whatever, and everything's fine in that sense. So yeah, anyway, later on I'm driving around now, but I'm still in this thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm not feeling suicidal. I'm going to drop it real on you. I'm going to drop it real. That's twice in my life. The first time I was on a parole, but I thought I might not get out because they took the piss with the answer. They're supposed to give you an answer within 14 days. We're on day 21. I'm thinking, yo, I ain't spending no more time in this jail. No chance at all. You know the ones... I ain't telling a single soul how I feel. I'm just gonna crack on, get it done. Anyway, but we won't talk about that. I don't advocate for it. Do you know what I mean? But I understand it. So that's another thing that made me think, whoa, this is serious. Cause it's this flash across my mind, suicide, boom. That's how I get out of this. And I thought, whoa, geez, this is serious. You know the ones. So yeah, welcome to my world. But anyway, yeah, so I'm driving around now, so I'm still, in this thing a little bit, the ones. And I'm I could just mash a man up. I feel like mashing a man up. It's been a long time, the ones there. mash up. So I'm thinking, listen, I'm driving around, I could just like start some stuff with some people or whatever. Like, and I just thought, what? Like, what's that about? Why would you, like, this why? Like, what? Do you know what I mean? Because it's just so easy. I think I mentioned it last time on the last pod. Or maybe it was a conversation I had. But I had this conversation anyway where it takes years to build up to a certain thing, whatever you want to do, yeah? And you can just throw it away like that. So like I've been doing all this like self-work since like, well, it was 2016, 2016 where I started it, and it's 2016 where it actually began, like a couple months after that. October 2016 is where I went to the place. December 2016, I'm in now. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, from October 2016 to December 2016, I'm just like walking up. I'm like waist deep. I'm getting up to waist deep. By the time I got to December, I was waist deep. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm in it now. And I just went further in, fully submerged into this thing. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, so I just thought, let's look, I can just throw things away like that. Because so all them years, so like 2016, all the way up to like where we're now, 2023, so that's 7 years. And then just like that, do you know what I mean? Can just go and do whatever. And I thought, right, could go out for a drink. But then I thought, why? For when you don't really go out for a drink, there's no one for you to really go out for a drink with. And even if they wasn't want, I'm going anyway. Do you know what I mean? That's top and bottom of it. And I thought, look, what you're going to go out, have a drink and that. And like, just say you did just get mashed up, super mashed up. You're going to do something daft. You got a reason to. Do you know what I mean? Like, you think you've got a reason to anyway. You're going to use this thing as a reason to do something daft. Do you know what I mean? There is no reason. It's a justification. We're going to get all this when we get to the end of the pod. So I'm not doing it on this one. This is a different one. But when we shine a light on things, because we've got different sections now, we're moving on. Yo, you think it's just set in there? You think it's in the... Yo! Anyway. So yeah, just thought about that, and I thought, look at that, like I could stop winning ganja, like just go link a man and be like, oh, yeah, I need a draw or something, and just try and find a man to find me a man. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know who's got draws and that these days, so... And it's like, what? I think that's a waste man thing, like, what are you on about? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, these are all just flash thoughts, you know what I mean? Like, it just comes, you think about it and it goes, you know what I mean? I just thought, look at that though, just look at the thoughts that are popping up now, do you know what I mean? Like, how these things do pop up and where you can go, do you know what I mean? And just a slippery slope, even if I just did it and everything was fine, how long would it be fine for? Like, 5 years, 3 years, 1 year, couple of weeks, you know what I mean? Like, until I start slipping down this road of like not wanting to get up and go to work no more, losing my confidence, my motivation, you know what I mean? Blah, 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 hanging around with the wrong people, getting sucked into certain things, back in it, and like whole mindset change, you know what I mean? Like slowly, the better me, like having to like subsidize and like the old me. So it's like the two wolves thing that we was talking about. Remember that conversation we had? You remember? Two wolves inside you. It's like some kind of old adage or whatever. Two wolves inside you, a good one and a bad one. Which one do you feed? Them days, I used to feed the bad one. I feed the good one now. Do you know what I mean? The one's starving, you know, them ones. But they're always there. They're always there. But you just keep feeding the good one. Do you know what I mean? And I thought, like, boom, what I'm talking about there, like that 5 years, 3 years, 1 year thing, that's just slowly feeding. Is that how long till it gets fat, till it's full strength, you know what I mean? Because it's that one overpowers that one. You know, the one's there. So yeah, but yeah, it's just a quick pod really. I just thought I'd just get onto that and just how like the mechanism works, kind of thing, in terms of like not the mechanism works, but like what was happening for me at that time, and you know I'm still here. Alhamdulillah, I'm not even talking about like self deletion. I'm not even on about that. I'm on about in terms of like I'm still doing this. I'm still being me, kind of thing. I'm still new me or whatever you want to call it. Do you know what I mean? I'm still the good wolf in a sense. You know what I mean? Because it's just so easy to just use these things as an excuse. They got me thinking about like some people that I know and how they've had like ups and downs and that. But the funny thing is, I can only say it's down to the fucking therapy. It's only down to the therapy. Couldn't have done it any other way. Like, if I didn't have the knowledge that were given to me, if I didn't educate myself, well, if they didn't educate me, do you know what I mean? If they didn't educate me, pass on their knowledge and allow me to mature, or which allowed me to mature, do you know what I mean? And then me embrace it to do that, because I really could have like rejected every notion that they gave me. But I don't do that. What do you mean? Like everyone does. I mean, I could have just justified everything, you know, they want, but I didn't. I took accountability. It's like, oh yeah, I did that. It was my choice, you know what I mean? Anyway, and these could have been my choices, what I was saying the other night. So I could have got drunk, you know what I mean? And whatever would happen from there, there would have been bare mad consequences. I could have started smoking, and then it would have been a mad thing from there. You know, I could have like caused some trouble, would have been a mad thing from there. Do you know what I mean? But I just didn't. So that was a choice. I could have done that or could have not have. And I chose not to. Could have done that. chose not to, could have done that, chose not to, do you know what I mean? So it's all choices, you know what I mean? So it would have been a very different thing. Could have stopped podding, do you know what I mean? Could have kicked on the bomb and thing, hey, you me and look on me. It's still not good. I mean, madman thing, hey, and low. That's what you tune in for, innit? But yeah, so I thought I'd just share that still. Anything else on it? In the news, we'll kick into the news quickly. Like aliens, there was a hearing in Mexico about some aliens, some little things that are like 1,000 years old allegedly. I seen a meme like a day later about like it was that Art Attack. I'm an Art Attack guy, man, big man Buchanan. You know, he's hard as nails in his own show. New Art Attack. I'll watch it, and yeah, it showed him like with some like I don't know like a bowl of water and putting some like cloth in it, and then the next image was like them alien things, you know what I mean? That are like DNA that's not ours or some shit anyway, some mad thing anyway. 27 years since Tupac died. Boom at me soldier, you know. Listen, I'm telling you. You see me, yeah? My mum went to hospital and I had to go live somewhere. Do you know what I mean? So my dad was supposed to look after me, but he ended up dropping me off at one of his girls' yards. That ended up having a kid to me, that one of my youngest brother. It's all mad, you know what I mean? I don't even know these women, you don't know me. Like, that's just like rocked up with me. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm there now. And I just didn't like it. It's not nothing to do with them. I just didn't like it. I wanted to be home with my mum, do you know what I mean? I didn't understand what was going on. I was a young kid, do you know what I mean? Like a year 6 or something. Year 5 or year 6. And didn't know what was going on. I'm just here now. Different accents. What's going on? What you saying? You know what I mean? Ten Bob and Spice and that. Like, what the fuck is this? Anyway. Tupac though. Tupac tape. Cassette player. Overhead earphones. The shit metal ones, you know what I mean? And that guy just shown me the way. You know the ones there? Like, that guy saved me. Like, didn't save me. I wasn't going to do anything to myself. I didn't know about doing anything to myself, you know what I mean? But he got me through. Do you know what I mean? And it's them times there, yeah? It's them times there that, like, I think prepared me for prison. Like, being in these houses I didn't want to be in, because it was like 4 houses I was in. That was one of them. Do you know what I mean? 4 like family members. Like, I could have gone to care, I guess. But family. Luckily for me, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do a gratitude thing still, because even though I say I don't like it, I didn't like it. But when I look back now, these people took me on. You know what I mean? It's like me taking in some kid now, like some. You know what I mean? What? Lived with me for a couple of weeks, whatever. I don't know how long I was there for. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, and that's it. Sick. But yeah, 27 years. R.I.P. to that man. My man's serious. It's hard as nails. You know what I mean? Like me. Viral clip. I was gonna play the video still, but there's a viral clip of some London man or something talking about there's no more 2-parent homes. I think it was like 10 man there allegedly, and they're going around like, "Are you with your baby mum?" Like, no. One man was like still with his, and it's like, "Why weren't you with yours?" And one of them I can remember saying, I didn't see the full video. I just seen like the "It's So Mad" or "I'm Just Bait" or Desi whatever, like one of them Insta like blog pages. And one of them said the reason he's not with his BM is because they weren't in a relationship, you know. It's like kind of like a beat thing, and obviously to get the baby and whatnot. So yeah, I just thought that's mad. And there's something I wanted to play the thing still, so we could have gone into it more. But we're not doing that. Not today. And what's the last one there? Daniel Khalif has been caught. Daniel Khalif, you know, the guy dressed up in the chef whites. The food vans come into the prison to drop off a delivery. He's got underneath, allegedly put on, used like bed sheets or something to like attach himself to the bottom. He's got out and was out for so many days. The guy that's supposed to have climbed up the in the US prison, he's been caught as well. I think he got caught and his face was all blooded up or something. So I think they just mash him down differently still. You know what I mean? R.I.P. to his face. It's not even funny. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not laughing. I've got an issue. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's it for that one. Quick thing, new settings. What you feel about it? What are you thinking? Growing up? Fuck being grown up, innit? No, me not doing mature still. Me not doing them things still. Anyway, you know how it goes. DQ&Q Fit. That's an Instagram as well. DQ&Q Fitness. You know what I mean? But yeah, DQ&Q Lifestyle Podcast.